In this lesson, you will learn how to use the percent equation to find a discount in a given situation. Our goal is to apply previous understanding of percents to discounts. How do I use percents to find a new price? There's a couple of things you always need to remember. First thing we need to remember is the percent equation. So let's review. The percent equation can help us find the percent of a number. Our equation is A is a percent of a number. A equals P, as in the percent, times B. Another way to set it up as a proportion, A over B is a percent of 100. In one method, you're using cross products. In the other, you're just multiplying or dividing by a percent or a decimal. In this situation, we have to turn the percent into a decimal. And we do that by moving the decimal twice or dividing by 100, in other words. So there are some common mistakes we want to avoid. One common mistake is adding the percents together. For example, a $100 sweater, if you have a 10% discount and a 20% coupon, that does not equal a 30% discount off the original price. That's a very common mistake that even adults make, adding the percents together. Another common mistake is students will often forget to subtract the discount from the original price. In other words, they'll just find the percent or they'll just find the discount. They'll forget to actually subtract that from the $100 sweater. So in this case, we have a $100 sweater minus 10%, which of course 10% of 100 is $10. That gives us 90. So we have to subtract it from the original price. Some students will say, oh, my new price is $10. And then of course we have another 20% off of the 90, which of course subtracts $18, giving us a new price of $72, not $70. So that's how we can go over our percents together. Let's look at an example. On sale. A department store has a sale for an extra 30% off an item. If you have a coupon for an additional 20% off, how much is a product that originally cost $40? So if we have an item that's originally $40, we have to first know that it's 30% off that price. Here's a quick trick with percents that have a multiple of 10. So you can choose to turn it into a decimal and multiply by 3/100. That's one way. Or 3/10 or 30/100. That's one way. Another way is to use your 10% rule. If you need to go back to the previous tutorial when I look at your 10% or dividing by a multiple of 10 or multiplying by a multiple of 10, that is one of the previous tutorials. But when we have 10% of a number, we start at the decimal. So my original item is $40. If I don't have a decimal, I start at the very end. So I have 10%, which means I move it to the left because 10% is dividing by 10. So that gives me $4. Now because it's 30%, I multiply that by 3, which gives me 12. So this is $12 off. Again, this is not the new price. I have to subtract 12 from $40, which means it's now $28. So now I have a coupon, which is an additional 20% off. So now I need to find 20%. Again, using my 10% rule, start at the decimal. If there isn't one, make one. Move it one place to the left, which means it's 280. That would be 10%. 20% would be doubled. So I can multiply that by 2, or doubling it is also adding it, which would give me $5.60. In which case I need to, of course, go back to my original number. Now again, $40 is not my price anymore. It's $5.60 off of 28. So be careful with steps like that too. I wanted to point that out. So I have $28 minus $5.60. And even though this is review, I'm going to rewrite this up and down because I don't want you to forget to line up the decimals. We have to borrow in this case, which gives us $22.40. So my new price is $22.40. Of course, I'm not calculating tax yet, but I really wanted to point this out to you because, like I said, this is something that adults make a mistake with. You can see that if it was 30 plus 20, that would be 50%. 50% off of 40 is $20 because that's half of 40. So that is different than $22.40. When you have a discount and another discount, you can't just add all the percents together. Now, as an experiment of extra credit, you can tell me, is there a difference in which order I have? In other words, would it have mattered if it was 20% off an item and I had a 30% off coupon? I want you to take a minute and try it on your own and see, would there have been a difference if I changed the order of the percentages? In other words, I first take 20% off $40, then 30% off. On your keys, that's a good question to ask and answer. Go ahead and take a minute to think about it. Now it's your turn. Car insurance. A car insurance premium costs $2,000 per year. They offer the following discounts: 30% off good driver discount, 25% off good student discount, 20% off low mileage discount, 15% off defensive driver discount, and 30% off car airbag discount. Is the car insurance free if you were to qualify for all of these discounts? In fact, maybe they owe you some money. So I want you to think about it, and then I want you to tell me why or why not. Give me an example and be specific. Go ahead and take a minute to pause the tutorial and try this on your own. So in this lesson, we used our knowledge of percents to find a discount and then a new price. We also found a discount of a discount. In other words, we learned how to apply multiple discounts to real-life situations. I hope this helps you with your shopping habits. And I hope you're staying responsible with your spending. Great job today.